From narrowly missing out on the NCAA Heptathlon title last year to breaking the collegiate record, Kyle Garland's path to success has been a story of hard work and dedication. He's a rising star in track and field, specializing in the heptathlon. It challenges him to excel in multiple events and pushes him to his limits. The 22-year-old's journey has been nothing short of remarkable. The Philadelphia native discovered his love for athletics at a young age. The promising newcomer began his sporting career as both a football and basketball player, but it was his natural talent for track and field that ultimately set him on the path to success. As a high school athlete at Germantown Academy, Garland quickly made a name for himself in both the long jump and high jump events. The up-and-comer won multiple championships and set many school records, but it wasn't until he transitioned to the heptathlon that he truly found his calling. The heptathlon is a grueling 7-event competition that tests an athlete's speed, strength, and endurance. It consists of the 60-meter dash, long jump, shot put, high jump, 60-meter hurdles, pole vault, and 1,000-meter run. For Kyle, the challenge of mastering multiple events and competing in a demanding discipline was what drew him to the heptathlon.
Where he's at on this track. Garland looks well within himself.
In college, the athlete continued to hone his skills in the heptathlon, competing for the University of Georgia. And did you know he finished 4th at the NCAA Indoor Championships in his sophomore year? He then followed it up with a 2nd-place finish in his junior year, losing by just 11 points. But the young star's commitment paid off in his senior year, where he won the NCAA Indoor Championships in record-breaking fashion. Want to hear more about his recent victory and what went down? Well, he almost broke the world record. Last year, Garland came so close to winning the NCAA heptathlon, losing by a heartbreaking 11 points, but this year, he not only won, but did so with the 2nd-best performance in history. He broke the collegiate record and came within just 6 points of Ashton Eaton's world record. When Kyle saw the number on the board, just 6 points away from tying the world record, at that moment, he knew that he had achieved something extraordinary. He had always known that he was capable of something like this, but to see it actually happen was a surreal experience. Despite going into the competition with confidence, Garland was still shocked by the final score. He had been thinking of a score in the mid-6500s, but ended up breaking the 64.99 record. Whoa, that's some serious talent. It's no wonder that his life has been turned upside down since he returned home, but his success didn't just secure his points. So what else did he achieve? His Instagram account has blown up with nearly 1,500 new followers. The young sportsman recently became verified on the platform. From nobody to a star overnight, anything can happen through social media. It's clear that the multi-event athlete has put in an enormous amount of hard work and dedication to get where he is today. And the fact that he's been able to break records and win championships shows how talented and resilient he is.
Be 6 points off the world record. It's unfathomable. I don't even know what to really say about it right now.
It's also interesting to see how social media can play a role in an athlete's life. With the explosion of followers and verification, it's clear that Garland has captured the attention and admiration of many people. And while social media can sometimes be a double-edged sword, in this case, it's a clear sign of his success in the athletic community. So Kyle's story is one that is both inspiring and impressive. His success serves as a reminder that with hard work and determination, anything is possible. So how has the young record breaker turned his life around? His success is a result of his intense training and dedication to his sport. In an interview, Garland explained that he and his coach, James Thomas, spent a lot of time together in the offseason. They had big goals after last season, and they assessed areas where they could improve.
He did not have a very good hurdle run, almost looked as if he was injured. He continued in the competition.
And where they had tapped out after his 2nd-place finish in the NCAA heptathlon the previous year. The sportsman and his coach realized that there was no area where they had tapped out, and said that they were excited about the potential that this season could hold. I, too, am looking forward to his performance. The young champ used the motivation of avenging last year's loss to drive him forward throughout the season. The newcomer focuses on building a well-rounded skill set. As a heptathlete, he has to excel in 7 different events. disciplines, including the 100-meter hurdles, high jump, shot put, and 1,500-meter run. This means Garland has to train specifically for each event to ensure he's at his best in every competition. Apart from these techniques, what else does the athlete have to go through? His training focuses on building strength and explosiveness. It's essential for the power events like shot put and high jump. He performs exercises like squats, deadlifts, and plyometrics to build his lower body strength and explosiveness. And the American decathlete also places a strong emphasis on mental preparation. Kyle reveals that he uses visualization techniques to mentally prepare for competitions and focuses on staying calm and confident under pressure.
Right now, look at this. The last 50 meters are just going to be
Consistency is crucial for the athlete as he prepares for the World Athletics Championships and beyond. He believes that he doesn't need to change anything, and what he has done so far has produced excellent results. In practice, the 22-year-old will continue to do what has worked for him, execute his plan, trust his coaches, and be confident in himself. I think that's a good strategy. Garland feels that the upcoming World Championships will be similar to last year's U.S. trials in terms of exposure, and is excited to showcase his talents on the world stage. This will be his first major championship, but he is determined to compete against other athletes and make a mark. But the rising star's road to glory will not be easy as he faces some formidable competitors who are also vying for the top spot in the heptathlon. So who are the competitors that he's up against? His rivals include decathletes and heptathletes from around the world. The athletes' friendly rivalry with Aiden Owens-Delorme is one that has been going on since they were teenagers, and they push each other to extreme limits, with two of them being ranked second and third in the world history. Garland also has a good-natured competition with fellow American decathlete Harrison Williams. The two young athletes have been competing against each other since they were about 13, 14 years old. Not only that, but they also share the same birthday. Both athletes, hailing from Pennsylvania, have been helping each other in their respective sports. Williams, who is also a heptathlete, has his sights set on the Olympic Games and aims to be a multi-event world champion.
was also over the previous total.
Another strong competitor of Garland is Canadian decathlete Pierce Lepage. He came third in the 2021 NCAA Championships with a personal best record of 8,281 points. Lepage is expected to give Garland a tough time in the upcoming World Athletics Championships, and he's a budding talent in the decathlon world. Despite breaking records, the 22-year-old Garland still wonders if he made a mistake that cost him the world record. But he remains determined to work on consistency and achieve better marks in every event, gaining confidence along the way. Garland's biggest goal this season is to excel at Budapest, but the US ATF qualifier will be a tougher challenge than last year as it comes closer to the NCAA. Nevertheless, Garland remains confident that his coach's plan will help him excel at both NCAA and world levels, and I'm rooting for him. That's it from me on Kyle Garland's path to success.
Garland certainly well within 20 seconds of that. In fact, just 8 seconds.